People love arguing weights versus calisthenics, but that debate misses the bigger picture. Each one develops a different quality of strength, and the real issue isn't choosing one over the other. What actually matters is understanding what each method is good at and structuring your training so they support one another instead of getting in the way. I'm Z, and I'm a strength coach, and I've been training both calisthenics and weights for 9 years. This is how I recommend mixing them so they actually work together. Before we go any further, just know that this video isn't for complete beginners. This is for lifters who already have at least 6 months of consistent training and a base level of strength. If you're brand new, you're better off committing to either calisthenics or weights in my opinion. And I've got a full video explaining why that matters, and it's linked here and in the description down below. One clean option is putting calisthenics first in the session and weights immediately after. Calisthenics demands full body tension and coordination, and those qualities drop quickly once fatigue sets in. So trying to practice skills when you're already tired usually just slows your progress down. And order matters with training, so think of this like trying to do an entire leg day and then you're trying to do explosive jumps at the end. It simply doesn't make sense or work. So with this option and style of training, you handle your calisthenics strength and skill work while you're fresh, then move into weight training that supports it. The sequence still has to make sense though. I wouldn't do push-ups and dips right before doing bench press. A better setup for a push day might be doing planche work first, bench press second, handstand push-ups third, and then a machine triceps movement and core to finish up the workout. Another example could be back lever work first, handstand push-up training second, followed by a barbell overhead press, and then a lateral delt movement. Another approach is using calisthenics primarily for strength and skill work, and then weights as your main hypertrophy tool. Some calisthenics movements are difficult to overload efficiently as you get stronger. Progress often turns into adding reps and adding time, and then adding complexity, which can drag your sessions out and make them extremely long. With weights, hypertrophy is very easy to quantify in progress. For example, on a pull day, you might start with explosive pull-ups, muscle-ups, then finish with lat pull-downs, machine rows, and bicep curls to drive some muscle growth. Weighted calisthenics is a third style of training that is another clean option. So instead of overthinking your structure and exercise order, you just add load to your main movements. Weighted pull-ups, weighted dips, even weighted handstand push-ups if you're strong enough. You get the control of calisthenics with the overloaded weights, which makes progress extremely easy to track, and your strength that you build is going to carry over more cleanly to your calisthenics skills. I personally dedicate entire sessions to weighted calisthenics because of how effective they are and how easy they are to implement into a training routine. You could do an upper-lower split, with one upper day being calisthenics focused with pull-ups, dips, handstands, and rings, while your second upper body day during the week is weight focused with presses, rows, and accessory movements. This same idea could work with full body training, where one day is dedicated to calisthenics and the other upper session is all about weights. This will keep your sessions focused and make structuring your workouts easier to manage. Another option entirely is to keep your calisthenics as your primary training method and then use weights to specifically fill in gaps. Some muscle groups are difficult to train effectively with body weight alone. Weights will help you target your areas like calves, hamstrings, side delts, and upper chest. And this is going to keep your physique balanced and support long-term progress without pulling you away from your main goals. Now, if you prefer clear structure, you can rotate your focus in blocks, often referred to as mesocycles. All a mesocycle is simply a set period of training where one quality takes priority. That might mean 6 to 12 weeks where calisthenics leads, followed by a block where weights are emphasized, and then a phase focused on weighted calisthenics or specific skills. Each mesocycle is going to have a clear goal that you're going to progress intentionally and prevents your training from becoming random. So, to be clear and to close this out, you never had to choose between your weights or your calisthenics. What matters instead is training with intention and using the method that fits you where you are right now in your training. In the next few videos, I'm going to be breaking down weighted pull-ups, weighted dips, and how to load and progress them so they can actually carry over to your calisthenics work. If this video helped you, please like the video, subscribe, and stick around for more videos. I'll see you all in the next one.